Update on our Five-Plex in Saint John, New Brunswick. So for those of you who saw, I posted a reel a few months ago about our Five-Plex in Saint John, New Brunswick. I'm just going to quickly bring you up to speed in case you missed that, and then I'm going to tell you what's going on. So my husband and I bought a Five-Plex in Saint John, New Brunswick around 2010. It's in Uptown Saint John. And about 2 years ago, we decided to let it go vacant because we were having repeated issues with tenants. There was problems with the neighborhood. It was just a constant struggle. And so we made the difficult decision to board up the building and to let it sit until we figured out exactly what we wanted to do with it. And quite frankly, until the market turned around a little bit. So it's important to note that in Saint John, in addition to charging twice the property taxes for non-owner occupied properties, there is also a fairly aggressive property inspection program. And once the municipality deems that there's an issue with a building, the current legislation, the way that it stands, does not allow for owners to partially demolish a building. It's kind of binary on or off, and if they decide there's an issue with the building that requires demolition, they want you to bring down the entire building regardless of the condition of the rest of the building. So a little while ago, the city of Saint John decided that there is an issue with our building. The foundation's really old. There was some damage that was caused by the original poor craftsmanship. We've had some water getting in through the foundation, and there's just been a whole variety of issues. You know, we talk a lot about buying lemons in cars, but sometimes you buy a building and it's literally so old and there's so much deferred maintenance that you just sink money into it and you spend a fortune to bring it back. So in this case, there was some structural damage at the rear of the building, but the vast majority of the structure was completely salvageable. We just needed to do some emergency repairs, get everything stabilized, and then we could revitalize the building. But despite repeated conversations with the municipality, the legislation really tied their hands. And I gotta love my hubby. He's not the most patient person, but let me tell you, in this situation, he was patience personified. And he remained so persistent, looking around, trying to figure out a solution. And this just goes to show you the power of having a fantastic network. He was in conversation with one of our great local realtors in Saint John, and she connected my husband with Brent Harris of the Saint John Tool Library. And he has just been an absolute gem to work with. Brent is the founder of a not-for-profit called Vacant to Vibrant. So Vacant to Vibrant took over the property. They are going to be renting it from us for 15 years. They have an option to purchase. Super creative. Absolutely love it. And it's important to note that as a not-for-profit, they have access to grants and funding and finances that we don't have access to as for-profit individuals. So he will be able to access money from all different levels of the government. He's going to repair the structure, and he's going to create 5 beautiful, affordable homes for families in Saint John. And it just goes to show you, when you are persistent, when you have a great network, and when you have the right frame of mind, it's amazing what creative solutions you can come up with. And this is how affordable housing should be created in other communities too. Have a great day.